Hi guys. So today is Thursday and I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. In between last episode and this episode, I did do a little bit of work here and there. And alright, seems like we're having a guest. Alright, I will remind him that that will come out of his paycheck, the little scratch he did on this Humvee. But to jump back on topic, so I did a little bit of work in between just to move everything forward. So I built two bridges. The first one is right here, and the reason for that is so the because as you might remember, I tried to make a route through here. That didn't work. It kept failing on the bridge here. So since we unlocked bridges, I decided to build this one. And also near the sawmill, I built a bridge here. That is also for the infrastructure route. So I started out with making this route very, very straightforward, right around the bend here into the warehouse. And that was about it. Then we also have this trade route here going, oh, that's a pipe. I'm sorry. There's also this trade route. Doesn't seem like I can find it anywhere. That's a bit weird. And also, it might be because it's some old ones. I don't know. But I also decided to pick up a lot of concrete from here and just put it in here. And you can see we got 7 concrete slabs out of it. And just keep in mind, I did record it, and I made a little montage of it that I will show right after this. As you might remember as well, near, I think it was parked here on the mule, we did pick up a loader from here. And when I went over here for a small objective, I did notice there was another loader here. And since we can sell them for 15,000 credits, I decided to pick that up as well. And then I made a wide concrete bridge over here. Because if I do recall, I think we need to pick up this box for the objective. But I got to test the roads again, which was nice. Did we do anything else? I don't recall. No. The bridges. So I think that's it. Enjoy the montage. And I'll see you in a little bit. All right. So we can see the main objective here through the static, and that the radio signals is too weak and we have to find a way to amplify it. And we have these 3 main objectives. The first one here is that we need to set up a route from the workshop onto... where was it? From the relay right here to the workshop down here. And when I'm looking into how exactly we're going to deliver it, I need to have a look at where it needs to go. So it'll probably be going here. In that way. Let's just start plotting. Okay, so it needs to go in here. And I might have it go this way around, down here, up through here, here, and then it can go in forward. Otherwise, this bend here will be too sharp, so it will need to go in, back up a little bit, and go in. So I'm just doing it for efficiency, and also because I don't want a union case on my tail from the transporters. But before we jump into that was the route. Then we need to find the climbing equipment, which I assume is this one. And then comes the big task here. We need to find out a way to transport the tower frame to the workshop. And this one is 2 steps. So first we need to build a road from here to here. And then the route goes from the steel beams facility all the way to the workshop. Goes out there, should be fine. And then it goes into here, which makes me believe that it needs to go up here. And we might need to fill in some sand. I don't think doing this route I will be putting down asphalt. I think sand will be just fine. But let's just start from the top and get it done. Yeah. So we need to plan the route. I think we should... we already tracked this. Let's get the climbing equipment first. And then we can figure it out. But before we do that, we need to find a way to cross here. So the bridge. And here we need 5 concrete slabs. I see we have 8. And we do have 7 up here. So I might take one of the crane trucks up here. And simply just fill it up with all 7. Drive down. Build the bridge. I can then afterwards take it back to the Highland base. And put in the last slabs that we don't use. So it should only be 2. Alright. I'll jump into my car. And I will see you guys when I'm picking up the concrete slabs. We did have a vehicle fail on the route, so let's have a look at this. Oh, there we go. I was hiding. So this one, does it have anything else that we need? No, all rewards received, so we can dispatch vehicle. And we can go in here and we can cancel the route. Alright, let's get some concrete slabs in the bed. that should do it. So I would assume it will be quite back heavy, but it seems like it got it somewhat under control. So right now we just need to go to what's it called, like the big excavation area, and get the bridge delivered. Hopefully I can pick up the box without having to get the scout vehicle to scan it, and then, but we might have to. It depends on what exactly happens when we get close to it, but we will have a look at it back then. Oh well, when we're over there, we'll definitely have a look at it. Not much for me to do right now, except for just driving this over there, and by the looks of it, it may take a little while, but I'll see you guys over the excavation site. Wow. Well, apparently I need to learn how to control my speed while not turning too sharply. Yeah. Not my brightest moment, but hey, even the best happens to tip over once in a while. It's not like I've done it many times before. Who am I kidding? I'll get a crane, try to lift it up. We do have a crane right here. Would love if I don't have to stay behind you. Yeah. Alright, I'm just making sure that the truck can pass through. Shouldn't be an issue. Easy. I need to move here. Whoa. Just in the nick of time. Alright. Well, I will get back to work. I'll definitely take it a bit more slow this time. I'll definitely take it a bit more slow this time. Now I just hope... Oh, I need to strap the cargo back. Now I just hope that we can pick up the box over here without having to scan it. Also, I am not 100% sure that that's the box. It just looks like it from my calculations. It was. Very nice. There we go, we toggle, we fold. We unstrap so we can strap the new cargo in. And we're good to go. Now, where do we need to deliver to? We need to deliver to the workshop. Alright. That is almost on the way. And we're there. Very nice. This one should be fairly simple. There we go. I forgot to unstrap. One more objective in the box. I'll just get the concrete slabs into our main storage. We might need them at a later point. And then we can also just have a look at the state of this road. Yeah, I think it'll need some more sand. Especially here. Yeah. I don't think any of the AI vehicles... We can try and see... Nah, yeah. We can try and see how it goes. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Should be fairly easy to just move all these over here. But instead having to drive that many times, I think that I will be taking this one. Where is it? It's up here. That's fine. Also, guys, we are at 65k credits. That's nice. I think I will be saving up all the credits for the next map. We might need some from there on out. But I guess we'll figure that together. I'll see you guys when I'm at the road that we need to build. Alright. So it should be just up here. Yeah, I see the marker now. I wouldn't expect this one to be too much of a hassle. It's basically just from there to here. So let's just get it done.
We've got all the tower parts ready. Now, it's time to deliver them. You don't even have to install the parts yourself. Just send the convoy to the tower and sit back. Isn't delegating duties great?
Oh, so it just needs to go over there. Should be pretty straightforward. Might be a few small rocks on the road, but I think it should be fine. Also, it seems like this was an entire waste of time. I don't know what I thought. I thought it would go out here and then down. I didn't think it would come out from the side. And the reason why I did it was so it was easier for it to go in, but at the cost of it being more difficult for it to make a U-turn. I might have been able to cut down the tree and then just send it, but I decided, since I already had this road, that it will be fine. Yes, I know that it has to back in, and it might create some bottlenecks for when the two transport routes are going, if they meet up, but we'll take it at that time. We just have to restart it. We know that both convoys are working perfectly fine, so I don't think there will be much of an issue there. And it seems like the convoy here's almost about hit the southern radio tower, which is great.
Well done. The first tower is up and running. The others won't be such an easy fix, though. Repairing the others is something our workshop just can't do. Making high-tech equipment is a bit harder than welding a few steel beams together, after all. Still, the plan is already in place. Just gather enough resources. That should count as environmental credit or something with HQ. They say we can get new equipment in exchange for just that. Convenient, right?
Okay. It does look like that we have all the resources we need. So, I think before we end this episode, I'll just get them all loaded up. 4 concrete slabs and 10 steel beams. I'll just take the two, the first mule and the improved mule. Drive them. We'll get one loaded with steel beams, the other ones with concrete slabs, and then I can take the log transporter and pick up the last logs and get them delivered as well. Gives a huge payout though. 10.7k credits, and we're already at 86,000. So that's gonna be nice. But I will not waste any more time. I will get everything picked up, and I will see you at maybe one of the, where we'll probably see each other next time will be at the Highland base. I think this is where I'll pick up most of the stuff. So, see you in a little bit. Alright, so just a quick update here. I purchased a better log forwarder. The turning is a lot better on this, and I need to drive a bit far, maybe make some sharp turns, you know me. If there's a risk of me tipping over, I will take it. Also, I did update my my pack with this updated model. You can find it in the description below if you want it as well. So yeah, I have filled everything up here. I did count the beams, and I was pretty sure that I had... Oh, it's because it keeps... Oh, I have a delivery going. I was like, I have 13, so if I make sure that I only have 3 when I fill it up, everything should be fine, but suddenly it was at 4, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I already have 10. I counted them. There should be 10. 10 steel beams, 4 concrete slabs, and 8 blocks. So right now I need to drive here. Should be fine. We have asphalt most of the way. I'll drive them up there, and I will see you when I get there. Alright. 8 out of 8 lakhs. Time to move on to the next one. It looks like we can complete the task now. So, objective, open. Catching.
Good job collecting all those resources. I'm sure they'll all be properly used in construction and not end up in a dump somewhere. Well, you've got enough for us to exchange for brand spanking new tower parts. Which is all that matters. All that's left is to send them to HQ in a convoy. Should be easy, right?
So, arrange delivery to the eastern tunnel. Alright. Alright, that should cost us about 5 concrete slabs. So all we need now is to take this one, go to the Highland base, and I will be loading up 5 concrete slabs, and I'll see you guys at the eastern tunnel, where hopefully we can get this finished up. Alright, we should be nearing the bridge. It's just up the hill from here. Hopefully I counted correctly. But I do remember having 6 concrete slabs, and we only have 1 left, so that should be 5. But I have done it before, so could be that I did it again, but let's have a look and see what happens. Looks like we nailed it. Alright, I will park the truck here. Turn off the engine. We want to save the environment as much as possible. And let's dispatch the vehicle. Alright. Looks like we got some boats coming in with a lot of goodies for the community. This could also be the next area that we are going to. No. Oh, this is the village where we got the power.
Now that we have the tower parts, it's time to put them to good use and get these comms towers going. First one is the western radio tower near Reedwood Bay, famous for its reeds. In wood. I'm sure it's a charming resort. All it needs is a convoy with tower parts from the port. And then make sure the tower is connected to the nearest power station. Next one on the list is the northern radio tower. You know what? It's quite close to the concrete plant, so you'll have no trouble finding it. All you need to do is send over a convoy of tower parts from the transit point. And last but not least, the central radio tower. There's a piece of construction that needs transporting from the transit point to the tower, and that's all 3 towers. Go get 'em, Tiger.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. So, I think this is definitely work that we need to get done in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end here and having a watch. It looks like they actually animated the character within the car now. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I'm sorry for getting distracted. But definitely thank you. And if you liked it, press the like button. If you want to keep seeing videos just like this one, press the subscribe button. I'm not only playing RoadCraft, there will be multiple series in the future. So stick around and find out. And if you want to get notified whenever I upload and make a new upload, you can just press the bell icon. And until next Thursday, guys, I wish you a very pleasant week. I hope that I'll be seeing you in exactly 1 week. Alright, take care now.